There's a young man in the audience this evening I want to say hello to. Joe Sheehan, you're very welcome.
Oh, thank you very much, Miriam.
Before last weekend, you'd never been to Ireland before, had you?
I had not. I actually am studying in London right now at Kingston University. My grandpa, finding out this back around Easter, I think, he gave me a $50 bill and he said, go to the Guinness factory and have a Guinness for me. So that was pretty much my entire reason for coming to Ireland last weekend. Right.
So tell me what happened to you when you arrived in Ireland.
Saturday the 19th, I believe, I got here, it was about 5 o'clock, and I walked in from the port. I was trying to find a hostel, maybe a pub or something, just, you know, take in the Irish culture. And I was walking across O'Connell Bridge, and I started hearing this commotion. I looked over the edge, and I saw some guy who was down. He climbed down this set of steps, and he was trying to go swimming. I watched him jump in. You know, he was splish and splash and have a good time. And then all of a sudden, he started to get taken away in the current. Right about then, I saw his head go under, so I ran over to the side. I, you know, took my backpack off, my coat, took my valuables out of my pocket, set on the ground, and I went down to go help him. I'm a trained lifeguard from the U.S., so it just kind of came as second nature. I didn't really even think about it. But his head went under, he started going under the bridge, and I just took off my trousers and my shirt, jumped right in.
And then what happened?
So I swam over him, got his head up, I brought him back to the steps, and, you know, once we had gotten back up the steps, Katie actually here came up to me and told me that someone had made off with my wallet and my phone. And at first I thought it was a joke, because I didn't believe her. There's no way someone would do that. Eventually I figured it out that no, she was being serious, and I was just kind of left there stranded. I was standing on right on the corner of O'Connell Bridge in my boxers, soaking wet, covered in Liffey, and I had €4 in my pocket.
But you met some very decent people, didn't you?
I did. Decent is not the word to cover it. These are my friends, Hugh, Katie, and Kyle. They were witnesses to what had happened, and that night they took me in, as Hugh so eloquently put it that night. I was effectively homeless, and they completely fixed that. They took me out. They made sure that all the paperwork that I had to do, all the places I had to go, they took me there. They let me crash in their apartment that night. They were my saviors.
Hugh, I mean, were you just standing by? How did you see him?
Yeah, Miriam was just passing over the bridge on the way to watch the Conor McGregor fight, and obviously there was a commotion going on. A lot of people yelling over the bridge. I saw Joe pulling the man to the steps, and just wanted to see if could give him a hand. They seemed to be able to manage it. They got up to the top, and again then heard Katie telling Joe that he'd been robbed, and I suppose the immediate reaction was shock and anger and just embarrassment, really, because I heard that he was a foreign tourist. And Cathal and Katie, again, the three of us and some others, we were just pretty shocked at what had happened. The fact that of what he'd just done as a foreigner, his first experience in Dublin, and his face, you could see he was just shocked. And having travelled, we've all travelled a good bit ourselves, I suppose the immediate reaction was wallet, passport, and credit cards there, and your phone are the most important things when you're travelling. So to have 2 out of the 3 gone, the immediate reaction is he needs some practical help here, or he's going to be in trouble. At that point then we decided the best thing to do would be to sort him out with tickets for returning to England. We brought him to an internet cafe locally, cancelled his credit cards. He contacted his parents to try and get some money transferred, but immediately, I suppose, the main thing was to give him some money to try and sort him out for the night. And we were recommended to go to an organisation the next day by the Garda on the scene, the Irish Tourism Assistance Service.
And that's a shout out, the Irish Tourist Assistance
Service, located in Store Street, Garda Station.
Yeah. They also have a main office somewhere, I can't remember right now, but they were absolutely lovely. They and thanks to these 3, they absolutely saved my life that entire weekend. It was...
Yeah, and Katie and Cathal, you had a great night then afterwards, did you? All went out for a few jars with them?
Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
Well, I have to say, you were brilliant to do what you did. They were brilliant, the 3 of them, to save us here in Ireland the embarrassment of looking like a lovely guy like you as a Samaritan. And we have something else special, thanks Michael. When we heard that your phone had been stolen, we decided on behalf of ourselves and Samsung that they wanted to give you a brand new state-of-the-art Samsung Galaxy S5 phone.
Thank you so much. It's truly wonderful.
And thank you so much, Joe. And I know your parents are watching tonight from Nebraska,
Yep,
so they should be very proud of you.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah. Thanks so much, and well done to you guys as well.
Yes, thank you.